Hello. So, we are going to look at some unclassified technical reports under astrophysics. Now, I don't really know too much at all about astrophysics, and I stumbled upon this. I was looking for something else, and somehow I ended up in NASA and U.S. government unclassified technical reports under astrophysics. So this might be interesting to some people because it's all these types of topic matters that are in there, and there are white papers. I think there's white papers if you like to read white papers and stuff. I don't like to read white papers. I don't really know much about the white papers. I don't, you all. This this is going to be a good internet tool for some people, is what it's going to be. Will I sit and read all this stuff? No, I won't. I won't read it, but that's okay, you all. It's really all right. Hello there, T Brown. TT Brown, hello. So, you know, it was really interesting. I had it all ready, had all of my stuff ready, and my OBS volume would not come on at all. It would not. There, we found it, you all. It wouldn't come on. Arizona is weird today. No dust storm either. The sky looked almost like white for a few hours. Well, I've seen those white skies before, and they don't look too pleasant, you all. Let's come over here to this. Look at this dark matter in the universe. NASA Technical Report Server. So this is like public use. So we can use this, you all. We can use this. Look at this dark matter in the universe, you all. This is from 1991. This is before they did anything. What is the quantity and composition of material in the universe? This is one of the most fundamental questions we can ask about the universe, and its answer bears on a number of important issues, including the formation of structure in the universe and the ultimate fate and earliest history of the universe. Moreover, answering this question could lead to the discovery of new particles, as well as shedding light on the nature of the fundamental interactions. So you all, let's look at this. Yeah. Hello there, Fondaring Awarist. Look at this, you all. So this is back. This is 1991. A hydrodynamic approach to cosmology. Texture-seeded cold dark matter and hot dark matter. I didn't know there was a difference between cold dark matter and hot dark matter. I didn't. So hydrodynamical simulations of the galaxy formation in a texture-seeded cosmology are presented with attention given to omega-1 galaxies. What would be an omega-1 galaxy, you all? That's really interesting. I wonder what an omega-1 galaxy, because they say they're dominated by both hot dark matter and cold dark matter. An omega-1 galaxy, you all. That's really interesting right there. So yeah, let's look at this omega-1 galaxy. What is an omega-1 galaxy? So we're going to see it. Oh, so galaxy formation in omega-1 cold dark matter universe. It assumes that bright galaxies form where primordial density fluctuations exceed a high threshold. Most of the mass in the universe is uncondensed or associated with the low surface brightness galaxy. Oh, you all, look at this. A very hot, high redshift cluster of galaxies. More trouble for omega-1. We have observed the most distant cluster of galaxies in the Einstein Extended Medium Sensitivity Survey, the EMSS. With the ASCA and the ROSAT, we find an X-ray temperature of 12.3 sub 3.1 sub 2.2 keV for this cluster. I thought they meant it would roast the satellites. Well, that's what I thought. And that is what I thought. It would roast the satellites, you all. So this is something on here. And if you're just tuning in, hello. Let me put you all over here on this live chat. Yeah, a live chat. Okay, so yeah, let's look at this, you all. Let's look at this dark matter, you all. Why are they shedding light on baryonic dark matter? If it is baryonic, it may plausibly consist of compact stellar remnants, Jeans mass clouds containing 10 to the 6th and 10 to the 8th solar mass could have efficiently formed stars in the universe. You all look at this. We're talking about all this stuff. Baryonic dark matter, perturbations from cosmic strings in cold dark matter, reionization and decaying dark matter. They suggest the universe was reionized after the standard recombination epoch. A systematic treatment is presented in the ionization process by deriving the Boltzmann equations to the regime. So they, what do they want to do? They want to, these are then solved numerically for the decaying dark matter. They got decaying dark matter. And we have decay producing photons which ionize. Well, now let's look at this, you all. For the decaying dark matter scenario, wherein neutrinos with the mass of order 30 eV radiatively decay, producing photons which ionize. So we got a lot of ionization of the atmosphere. We do a ton of ionization. We really do. You all look at this. It's dark matter. This is from 91. If the dark matter in galaxies and clusters is non-baryonic, it can interact with additional long-range fields. Proposed search for the dark matter axions in the 0.6 to 16 micro eV range, you all. That's what they want. Hello there, Susan B. Namaste. Yes, you all. So they got all these conference papers. Look, testing the Big Bang, light elements, neutrinos, dark matter, and large-scale structure. So this may be very, very boring for some people. It may be extremely boring, and I don't even know why. Let me tell you this. I have no idea why I'm doing this right here. None at all. I stumbled upon it, and I don't like reading papers like that. I don't. But that somebody likes it. You know, I'm going to share the link for you all, because you can go in here and you can look up a whole ton of things. You really can. If you are of a scientific mind, if you are an astrophysicist, boom, there you go. You got that going right there in the thing. You do, you all. Right there, if that's where it's going, because we're going to look at this. Look at, they got the Fermi School, the Fermilab Conference. Look at this. Several experimental and observational tests of the standard cosmological model are examined. In particular, a detailed discussion in presenting the nucleosynthesis, the light element abundances, and the neutrino counting, the dark matter problems, and the formation of galaxies and large-scale structure. Comments are made possible. Comments on the possible implications of the recent solar neutrino experimental results for cosmology. So they got all of this. Chemical abundance in cold, dark interstellar clouds. Whoa. Interstellar clouds, you all, with dark. It sounds like there's dark matter in these interstellar clouds, is what it seems like. And this is gamma ray line influx. This is all under, look, dense clumps in dark clouds. Clumps. You know, when I was doing that plasma web, this plasma became semi-solid, and it was having contractions. It was. It's under the plasma playlist. And dark clumps of plasma came crawling out of it. Dark clumps of plasma came crawling out of it, you all. So, texture seeded. They really, this is from 1999. An intergalactic medium. Decaying dark matter hypothesis. Limits, you all, they got so much on here. What happens if, you all, what happens if we come over here and put a publication date of, let's see, can we go up with that publication date? I want to go up, so 1993, 94. You all, I want to go really high up, and yeah, I don't know how that happened. Yeah, let's see if we can see something in that. I want to change this to, let's just, I don't know what it's doing. I have no idea what it's doing, you all. They got a code dark matter dominated universe. Look, the Fermilab's papers, dark matter in the universe, dark matter candidates, nucleosynthesis, all of this kind of stuff. I tried to look for Planet X. I did, but I couldn't find it. You know, if you all know how to do these searches on here, like you can clear this filter. Look, you can come in here and you can, I don't even know how I got in this, you all. I really don't. I came over here and I got in here with the Oort cloud. I was looking up an Oort cloud. Let's see if this is where we got. I don't know how to get you all in here. Track imaging. Yeah, I don't know how I can get back where I was, you all, because my computer had to be restarted and I lost all that stuff, you all. I did with dark matter and things like that. It didn't want to work. All this weather is altering sites. Well, that weather looks pretty, wild. The weather does. Let's look at it. It's got a lot of ions in the air. It really does. Tons of it. Tons of ions in the air. And if you look at that, you all, come on. That's a big old mess in the sky. Total mess. And I'm not even supposed to show it. I'm not. In fact, when I do show it, you know what happens. I get in trouble. I really do get in trouble. 72,000. This is literally, this stuff right here has been going on for a month or so. It's always happening over and over and over, and boom. Just like that, you all, is what is happening. Yeah, Fondering Wars, thank you. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on right here. There is. And I wish I could have got in here, but I can't get in here now, you all. I'd like to see plasma. Oh, that's fine. Plasma distribution in Mercury's magnetosphere, derived from messenger. What's the date on this, you all? That's 2014. Plasma physics. A magnetohydrodynamic plasma calculations. Superheated hydrogen plasma using induction heating of cold plasma and DC plasma enhancement. plasma physics, investigation of one dimension, the behavior of a one-dimensional plasma model. Look at that. Coupling of plasma oscillations and plasma turbulence generated by a weak beam is lightning plasma. Let's see. Oh, it is. Imagine that. Imagine that, you all. Imagine that lightning is considered plasma. That's really interesting. It can get really hot. It can get really hot under pressure, 100 kPa, but it doesn't last long. But that plasma right there looks really wild, you all. We're just going to call this plasma. That's what we can call it, plasma. It's all over the place, and it's a mess. It is an absolute mess. It really is. Hello, you all. Larry, honey, I looked it up, and it wouldn't pull it up. It really wouldn't. It would not pull up Planet X. It wouldn't. Let me see. Let me see something. Oh, they did not study ball lightning characteristics. I know they didn't. Impact points, brightness, size, duration, or color. They did not do that, you all. Hello there, Applebrooks. You all, somebody might want to research this site where you can type in stuff. It's a very good research tool. It's a public use permitted. Look, the WMO World Record Lightning Extremes, the longest reported flash distance and the longest reported flash duration. The World Meteorological Organization and Climate Extremes. A single lightning flash occurred with a horizontal distance of 321 kilometers, 199.5 miles over Oklahoma in 2007, while the world's longest reported duration for a single lightning flash is an event that lasted continuously for 7.74 seconds in southern France in 2022. In addition, the committee has unanimously recommended an amendment of the AMS Glossary of Meteorologically. So, all of this on lightning, mathematical physics approaching to lightning discharge problems, Venus high current lightning test, lightning technology. You all know they do not have lightning technology. You all, I'm just going to tell you they don't. Okay, they don't. They don't. It's not supposed to exist. It isn't. It's not supposed to exist, lightning technology. Several facets of lightning technology are considered, including phenomenology, measurement, detection, protection, interaction, and testing. Lightning electromagnetics, protection of ground systems, simulated lightning testing are emphasized. The lightning instrument F-106 aircraft is described. What is the F-106 aircraft? Oh, you all, should we look up a F-106 aircraft? Well, we see that plasma is lightning. I want to see what this is because I don't know what this is, you all. I really don't. What on earth is it? It's a Delta Dart. What's it do? It's an Air Force. I don't think it produces lightning. I really don't think it does. And there's no way it could produce lightning. I wouldn't think it could. Do you think it could? It's an ultimate interceptor and lightning. I don't know. Oh, they got lightning hazards. Oh, to consider for aircraft. The F-106 was instrumented. Okay, this is what we need to know. It was instrumented to record electromagnetic fields and currents on the aircraft struck by lightning in flight. Approximately 700 strikes were encountered. Oh, you all, I didn't want to do that. It was encountered. 700 strikes were encountered. Okay, so a shutdown of the displays due to the inability to operate through a rapid transient radiated electric field brought on by a near-field lightning strike. Contributing to the loss in displays for the remainder of the flight was the lack of guidance to the crew to perform a controlled power reset. The lightning event. You all, did you know that there was a lightning event? My nose is itching. I did not know that there was a lightning event about lightning. So if you all didn't know it either, you all see my face right here? I might have got bit by chiggers being outside. I might have. I'll know tomorrow if I have chiggers all over my body. Chigger bites. We're supposed to be talking about lightning. We are. So this is a lightning event. We're talking about plasma, dark matter, and lightning. You all look at that lightning. It is wowed. And we know that plasma is lightning. Lightning is plasma. It's like, yeah. So there was a discussion of the B-787 lightning event. Event description. The pilots of the fated 787 noticed that 3 flight displays were not functional, and there was no checklist for a partial loss of display. So the crew elected to use the checklist for loss of all displays, and the procedure did not recover use of any of the 3 failed displays. The pilots found that the window heat could not be restored. The remaining 2 displays were reconfigured, and the flight crew landed the airplane uneventfully at London's Heathrow Airport. After landing, LHR maintenance performed a lightning inspection and found external non-structural damage in 5 locations along the nose of the plane. A power reset to the aircraft per maintenance manual procedures was accomplished, and the displays and other affected systems returned to normal. After a review by United maintenance personnel, the aircraft was approved for dispatch. So they had got struck by lightning strike locations on that airplane. You all, come on. Do you think? Now this is I'm going to be very serious. Okay. Do you think that this airplane, if it got lightning, do you think that lightning was from some otherworldly force, some technology firing at our planes up there in the sky? Do you think that happened? That's what's entering my mind. It really is. This technology, you know, they got to. Who is it? Which god had the thunderbolts? Was there a god? Is there a god thing like in mythology or something, or with these who these people are, these superheroes and stuff? These, I don't know who these people are, these fictional characters in movies. Anybody throw lightning bolts? Thor. Okay, Thor. Zeus. Okay, all of that. You know they got that technology, and I never heard of this. The lightning strike location on the deckheads. It was inspected, and it was there, you all. So but you know they can render a plane, and planes could just fall out of the sky. They really could. They could fall right out of the sky. Configurations. Well, we read about this. Let's stick this in there. I never heard of the lightning strike on the airplanes, but it's interesting. And lightning is considered plasma. So this is plasma, what we're seeing right here. So we went to dark matter, and now we went to plasma. And then right here, lightning technology, proceedings of a technical symposium. Evidence of lightning on Venus, lightning studies using LDAR. Oopsie. Spatial relationships between thunderstorms, electrical discharges aloft, and lightning strikes to the surface. I don't like it. I don't like the word lightning strikes to the surface because it sounds just like it says, a strike. Okay, look. An investigation of mechanisms other than lightning to explain certain wideband plasma wave bursts detected in the Venusian night side ionosphere. I didn't know we had a Venusian night side ionosphere. I didn't. I'm getting a hot flash. So, the contention that lightning is at least a candidate explanation of 100 hertz only Pioneer Venus orbitable electric field detector signals. So they got these satellites up there detecting the lightning, and wideband plasma wave bursts detected in the ionosphere. What do you think did that? You know, could they have something that literally can just like some type of technology? And I don't know who they are. Okay, I don't. But I couldn't see like somebody knowingly, you know, doing that. But a wave that just go just like that. And so look at this. NASA Shuttle lightning research observation of nocturnal thunderstorm and lightning displays as seen during the recent space shuttle missions. You all, this sounds really important. It really does. Do you think somebody's watching NASA and other things that are being, you know, put up in orbit and things? And maybe they're using like some type of lightning against them. Do you think that could be? Yes, the Tesla guy. That's right. I brung it down. So NASA Shuttle Lightning Research Observation. Let's see what they said. Some of the vertical type lightning events have been observed will be presented, and using TV cameras for observing the lightning near the Earth's limb allows one to determine the location of the lightning and other characteristics by using a star field data in the shuttle's orbital. So let's see, vertical type lightning. I'm sure there's some kind of vertical type lightning in this area too. You all, I'm sorry, but this area has been bombarded. It has for over a month. And over here has really been getting a lot of stuff too. It really has vertical. Did we say vertical? Vertical lightning. Let's see an image of it so you all can see vertical lightning. Okay, well, we got it. It look at like tree roots is what it looks like. That is so wild. You all, this looks like it's coming from the other dimension. It really does. It looks like it's interdimensional, and it's like coming through the veil. It's like breaking through. Well, that's wallpaper. Okay, but yeah, look at that. Isn't that strange looking? I think some other type of force can do this. I really do. I think something else is going on. I really do. Maybe maybe NASA's wanting to, I don't know, find out what they're up against. Plasma wave evidence, you all, for lightning on Venus. You know, do you think that Venus, the planet Venus, has occupants on it? Do you think it does? Because it really could have occupants on it still. And they never talk about, do they ever talk about the beings who live on Venus? Do they? Surely you don't have a planet with no life whatsoever on it. Surely that cannot be, you all, really, if you think about it. It's bound to be some type of a life form, multiple life forms on Venus, and, you know, signs of a civilization. There's bound to be. Surely Earth is not the only planet that has life on it. Okay? I find that very hard to believe that Earth is the only system with life that can support life. Well, because, you know, you could have other planets, other places that support life, but it may not be the same conditions that is needed for humans. It may be something totally different, is what it may be. It may be something totally, totally different, you all. So let's look at this, you all. So plasma wave evidence. The plasma wave evidence. The Pioneer Venus orbiter provides the largest body of data cited as evidence of lightning on Venus. The data is the most controversial, mainly because the ambiguity in the mode identification due to the limited spectral information. So we review some of the more recent studies of plasma waves data at Venus, and we demonstrate the characteristics of 100 Hertz waves are consistent with the Whistler mode wave. Yeah. That's right, you all. So let's look at this. Lightning protection and instrumentation at the Kennedy Space Center. All of this. Yes. I see we got our Apple Brooks. She's having to hide some people because some people are not being very nice, you all. They are being very rude and disrespectful. They are. Thank you, Apple Brooks, honey. Yes, you all hit that like button. That's exactly right. Thunderstorm monitoring and lightning warning operational applications. Look at that. Venus lightning. They're really interesting. Lightning protection of the aircrafts. A survey of laser lightning rod techniques. Oh, you all, let's look at this. The work done to create a laser lightning rod is discussed. Some ongoing research which has the potential for achieving an operational laser lightning rod for use in the protection of missile launch sites, launch vehicles, and other property is discussed. Because of the ease with which a laser beam can be steered into any cloud overhead, an LLR could be used to ascertain if there exists enough charge in the cloud to discharge to the ground as triggered lightning. So this leads to the possibility of, yeah, you are learning a lot since 1 year. Yeah, let's look at these lightnings. Yeah, they just got it going on. I'm sure there's some bad weather happening all over the place, you all. I really think, yeah, so let's put this back, you all. We're looking at this. Look, rocket-triggered lightning strikes and force fire ignition. Wait. Force fire ignition. So, have I pushed that button? A description of the atmospheric science field laboratory near Mosquito Lagoon on the KSC complex. Methods of data acquisition. I've never heard of Mosquito Lagoon. Have you heard of Mosquito Lagoon? You all wonder what Mosquito Lagoon is. Sounds like mosquitoes. I never heard of it. It is a body of water located on the east coast of Florida in Brevard and Volusia counties It's a part of the Indian River Lagoon system and the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway. So, that's interesting. Mosquito Lagoon. So, oh, look at this. There we go. We got the GO satellite lightning mapper flashes using ground-based laser beacons. Oh, okay. They got laser beacons. So, if the GO satellites have ground-based laser beacons, then perhaps maybe these are ground-based laser beacons that are showing the lightning, but there's no lightning. There's no storms right there in all of these spots. So I'm just trying to figure out how that lightning can go all the way across the Atlantic Ocean and end up over here near Stockholm, and or end up all the way over here to whatever this is right here. How can it go that many distance? Yes, you all. How can it do it? Simulation of lightning, plasma. Oh, let's look at this. Time-resolved spectra of lightning. Simulation in the air by laser-induced plasma is reported. The measured electron temperatures, electron densities in the plasma, and a comparison of state variables for LIP, laser-induced plasma lightning. So electron densities in the plasma. Well, that would be these lightning, because lightning is considered plasma. That's what it would be. Yeah, you simulation. Oh my gosh, you want to melt metal. A direct lightning strikes melt metal parts of various systems like fuel, propellant tanks of rockets and airplanes at the point of the strike. And responsible for this melting are the impulse current and, if occurring, long duration current, both carrying a remarkable charge Q. What's that? Wait. What is a remarkable charge Q? What is a charge Q? I've never heard of a charge Q before. What is a charge Q in lightning? Let's watch this. Charge Q lightning. I don't know. It's not saying. I don't understand what that meant. That doesn't make sense to me. You all. Charged Q. Studying the meltings, the simulation in the laboratory has been based on the natural lightning. So this is not classified. This is research. I did try to do Planet X. I watched this, but I cannot be in astrophysics to do it. Planet X. Did you see that, you all? Planet X. You are leaving. I am not brotherly divide. Okay. Planet X. Let's see what they have to say about Planet X. Let me put this in here for you all, because you want to watch this. You want to go here and you want to check it. Boom. There, you all got the link to Planet X too. Omar, honey, that's right. Yes. So we got that for you all. So the dynamical evidence for a planet beyond the orbit of Neptune is reviewed. 3 years of radio tracking data from Pioneer 10 can be fit to the noise level with no evidence of unmodeled acceleration to a level higher than 5 times 10. The evidence does not place severe limits on the Planet X model, but does place a firm limit of 5 Earth masses on a hypothetical comet belt just beyond the orbit of Neptune. Why are they saying hypothetical? If you can track it, And you're saying you've got something evidence on it, but then you're calling it hypothetical. What does that mean? Really, what does that mean? That's right. The Kuiper Belt. Marie McDonald. So search for Planet X. The observation of the region of the sky in which is believed Planet X should now be, based on the perturbations observed in the motions of Uranus and Neptune, was determined, and there was no reason to update that determination. They didn't want to update it. A limited area of that region was photographed, and that will be continued. A given area photographed with the twin 20-centimeter astrograph in New Zealand on 2 successive nights near that time, that area in opposition, and these plates blinked in Washington. Washington what? Look what you can do, you all. Let's open that in a new tab. Are we going to get in trouble? Oh, yes, honey, we can do it. Let's do this, you all. Come on. We're going to put this in here because this is the paper. This is the one they typed out right there for your research. Okay, let's look at this. Let's see what they said. This effort, let's see how long ago this was. The effort this year will be entirely observational. The region of the sky in which we believe Planet X should be now. Okay. A limited region, New Zealand, on 2 successive nights near the time. Okay, these places. The predicted region is in the south, which requires observations from a southern station, and it is in opposition in the April to June period, which means observations have not been started this year. The blinking will be done as soon as the plates are received in Washington, but it will only be at the very end of the fiscal year before we have any results, positive or negative. And that's 2013. I haven't seen anything else, you all. I haven't. So that was 2013. I don't have a particular timestamp on here. I don't. Planet illuminance. That's all they got for Planet X. Yes, please do not put your email addresses on here, you all. Yeah. Planet X, facts or fiction. The search for a possible 10th planet, I thought they called it the 12th planet, is examined, and the history of the discoveries of these gravitational influences on the orbits of known objects. Information obtained during the Pioneer 10 and 11 missions could also suggest the presence of an undiscovered planet, and computer simulations of the possible orbit of a 10th planet are presented. This is back in 2013, you all. They had to go through all of this. They did. They went through all of this. The 2-planet flyby problem. What do they mean, 2-planet? The rotation of Mercury, Jupiter as a planet, Planet X. Yes. And you all just coming in on here. This is great. So it says Planet X probe utilizes a getaway special payload to provide large scale or large student population. Oh, look, they were going to provide a large student population with remote Earth sensing experimental package to provide cooperative as well as competitive environment. It's targeted at grade level schools. The Landsat capability allows students to investigate Earth. Okay, so this is a Planet X probe. The case against Planet X. Look at that. Hypothetical trans-Plutonian planet suggested by Brady in 1972 are considered. It's concluded that the combination of a large mass and unusual orbital inclination would have 2 serious effects of the solar system. The angle between the solar axis and the normal to the ecliptic would suffer large variations within a period of a few 10 million years. So reprint you all. So let's see, rotation, geometric, satellite, outer planet you all. This has all kinds of stuff on it. Calculating X-ray, fluorescence, an oblate. Look, the perturbations of a hyperbolic orbit by an oblate planet. Are they talking about what is an oblate planet, you all? An oblate planet? Oblate planet? We're going to have to look up oblate planet. Okay, well, let's look at this. Since the 1960s, why are planets oblate? They're spheroid shape. Gravity and rotation. Okay, this is an oblate planet. Looks like a donut. Look at that, you all. That looks really strange. That does look strange. According to the laws of physics, a planet in the shape of a donut could actually exist. You all, have you ever heard of such a thing? Oh no, they got a pair. Oh my gosh. And the oblate spheroid Earth conundrum. Oh my goodness, you all. A donut. A donut? Where did we find that donut? That is really strange. A donut-shaped Earth. Well, that's really interesting. It really is. A pair. Yeah, they got a pair. And, yeah, they got one smashed. Oh, look at this. What a non-linear deformation. What non-linear deformations will a fast rotating planet exhibit? It's common knowledge among the educated that the Earth is not exactly spherical, and some of this comes from tidal forces and inhomogeneities, but some of it comes from the rotation of the planet itself. The deformation from the rotational effect makes it more oblate spheroid-like. You all, we can put this in here for you if you wanted to see that. Hello. We can put it there. This is your research. Here's one illustrating it. So look at that. The hydrostatic theory of the Earth and its mechanical implications. Imagine a ball of water in space held together by its own gravity. Will the center hollow out, creating a donut shape? Will it break up into a multi-body system? Yeah, will it? So that's really interesting. That is strange. Never heard of that, you all. So, yeah, we're supposed to be getting back to this. We are. We're supposed to get back to this right here. They got some characteristics of Planet X, you all. So we're going to talk about the Planet X conference paper. See, they got a... Look, Planet X orbit mystery guess modern dynamic astronomer. Where did that go? It didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere, you all. So, they had a mystery guest. That wasn't it right there. Did I mess this up, you all, somehow? Oh, here's what we were supposed to be doing. The 10th planet. 2x rotation, Jupiter, Planet X probe. I think we already did Getaway Special. The case against Planet X. Trans-Plutonian planet. Rotation of Mercury, satellite. Calculating. Okay. Characteristics of Planet X. They mysterious guess modern dynamics astronomy. Do you think they had mysterious guests there, you all? At this conference, they had a conference paper. That was 98. Do you think they had some mystery guests? They could had. Giant planet effects on terrestrial planet. Yeah, so you are, my goodness, this has a lot of stuff. Communicating with outer planet spacecraft. Mariner 1969 communication system modified for thermoelectric outer planet spacecraft. So yeah, this has all kinds of stuff on it, you all. It does. So we looked at all of that. We did every single bit of it. And it was a great big long one. We looked for Planet X. And we can look for Nibiru. Gina, you spelt it wrong. That's okay, you all. Oh, so they saying that this is also Planet X. Planet Illuminance. Two planet or double flyby of Venus and Mars. So yeah, I've made myself tired, you all. But yeah, you all can go here and you can look up anything on this Unclassified technical report server. You can do your research. It's government. It's public property. It is. What led you to all of this? I have no idea. I was talking about plasma, and somebody mentioned lightning strikes, and then lightning is considered plasma. And we had an airplane. I was talking about dark matter is what was happening. Yeah, and all of that kind of stuff. All of it. Let's talk about the black cloud. Okay, they're not talking about the black cloud, so they're not. There's no. Let's look at this. Aliens. Look at that, you all. Discussion of extraterrestrial life, ETL, and extraterrestrial intelligent life is an extraordinary, complex, and multidisciplinary, in part because relevant questions involve both the origin, evolution of terrestrial life and the future of human civilization. You want to see that? This is 2014. You are going to get me into It's a PDF. Yeah. It's a PDF, you all. Protecting space and cyberspace when the aliens are hackers. Oh, wow. Do you think the aliens are hackers, you all? Like really extraterrestrial origin, interdimensional aliens are hackers? Exoplanets in search for life in our galaxy. NASA Johnson. Infusion. Oh, I remember that. Look, technology activities for a microwave observing program to search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Well, look at that. 6 teachers guide, ancillary visuals, astronomy, biology, chemistry, geosciences, mathematics, social sciences, languages, arts, teachers. Wow. X-ray. An Earth Forum. They got an Earth Forum? The need for a dedicated public service helicopter. Okay, so yeah, so I'm getting tired, you all. I really am. I'm running out of steam, so that means I gotta go. But anyhow, I put a lot of links to this on here. I did. And this lightning is this plasma. I'm just going to call it plasma. This plasma is all over the place. It is. You can see it. The plasma is all over the place. So we can just call this plasma lightning. Plasma. It's got plasma all in it. It does. Oh my goodness gracious me. Dear goodness. Yeah, so let me click out of that. Plasma is lightning. And I'm coming back to this one right here. Yeah. So I am going to go. And thank you all for coming on here. And thank you, moderators, for watching the comment section and keeping it a very peaceful and safe area for people to watch and comment on. Yeah, it's really nice. It is. Oh, I'm going to rest, Jay Jocelyn. I'm kind of exhausted. Yeah, so it's interesting. You all, that website, that NASA stuff, I think there's probably a lot of different types of information in there. I really do. And it's a nice tool to use to research if you like that type of stuff. There's lots of people who love to get into the technical papers and all of that. There are. Oh, you're so very welcome. Hello, Semi-Free. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you so much for coming on here. And good night.